Hey, what's happening, everybody? J Shock Blast here, and look at this. Really excited about this. We're playing a little Marvel Heroes. That's my boy right there, Mr. Deadpool himself. And the non-disclosure agreement is finally down, so I am excited to finally be able to talk about the game. I've got some gameplay footage up that you might have already seen, and this is a commentary video. I know a lot of people talk about how they would rather watch gameplay and not have to listen to people talk over it, so I tried to be conscious of that when I made my video.
Less talk, more action.
Less talk, more action, exactly. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a short little commentary video talking about how excited I am for this game, and just showing you around the Avengers Tower with my man Deadpool. So I've been in the beta for probably about 2 months now. Agent M, Marvel's social media guy, he tweeted out that they were doing some codes one day, and I happened to get in on it. The code wasn't working for anybody at the time, so I happened to be one of about 10 people that tweeted him saying, hey, the code's not working, and he sent me a direct message saying try it now. So I've been very fortunate, and I do thank I do thank him for that. So Deadpool obviously does not like to be standing alone. One of the challenges of doing fraps is that I can't really adjust the game volume over the voice volume, so I'm hoping that I'm talking over him well enough. As you go through the Avengers Tower, I'm only zoomed in like this so that you can see all these characters nice and closely. You'll see there's a lot of people here, and they're all running around doing their thing. And there's lots of really cool characters. As part of the beta, everybody has been given 2,000 gold where they can spend on whatever they want to spend on. But Deadpool costs 2,000 gold, so I went ahead and spent it all on Deadpool. Like I said, he's one of my favorite characters, and I'm really enjoying him. He's very overpowered. He has his healing factor, so I've only died a couple times. I've only died a couple times, and it was all in this one big spurt that I played where I was going up against some like a world boss, Gorgon or something like that. And I was the only one there, so I don't know where everybody else was because there was a ton of people there, and it kept saying on the screen, hey, there's a world boss active. So I was over there trying to fight him by myself, and lots of aim and there's lots of Hydra troops and these weird snake things attacking me at the same time, and hand ninjas, so I got screwed up pretty bad there. But otherwise, Deadpool's been a lot of fun to play. He's got a sword attack, a gun attack. I'll go ahead and pull up his powers here. You can see he's got Hurdy, Fighty, and Tricky. Bang Bang is the right trigger. Just sit here and hit the right trigger and he'll shoot. Foot Gougers, he throws up a bunch of like ninja stars, and Armor Buster, Bang Boom, more bullets, and shoot all the bullets. Fighty's got Slice of Dice, Flesh Wound, Swift Kick, all these. And then Tricky, this is his super healing factor. So obviously I've invested heavily in that because, it's Deadpool. That's obviously his biggest strength, is being able to regenerate health. I regenerate a lot of health every second, as much as I can. So looking forward to this little decoy thing here, see what happens. God mode. There you go. I'm definitely looking forward to God mode. I'm not one of those people that necessarily needs the super big challenge whenever I play a game. I just like to have fun, and God mode would be pretty sweet. So obviously we're starting to see more characters run around. You got Hawkeye, you've got Miss Marvel, you got Wolverine, Captain America, Colossus, Scarlet Witch, you've got Black Widow, Punisher, a couple Daredevils. There's different characters that you can interact with. Moondragon will give you all your health back. We can go over to this section of the tower, and Wonder Man and Hank Pym are over here.
Yeah, more like the Scarlet. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Hey, didn't see you there. So yeah. Anyway, Wonder Man and Hank Pym do the crafting over here. And over here, I don't think there's anybody yet. I'm sure that'll be something at some point. Over here, you can go back and simulate other levels. This is Manifold. He's part of the new Avengers line after the Marvel Now. So this is pretty cool. You can go up here and go back and do some levels that you've already beaten. And let's see, there is more. Might not be up here. So yeah, anyway, I have also played as Hawkeye. Hawkeye is one of the free characters you can play as. And Hawkeye is a lot of fun too. I think the free characters you can start with are Scarlet Witch, Daredevil, Hawkeye, Captain America, Thing, and Punisher. So those are the ones that I think if you do the free-to-play version of the game, you'll be able to play as. Here's Iron Fist.
Know Kung Fu?
So I'm assuming that he'll be able to train you with something at some point. He won't do it for me now. A little disappointed. That probably means he's not going to be a playable character, which is kind of weird. But out here, I think we have Valkyrie. Yeah.
I shall mourn your defeat.
Yeah, so she'll eventually train you in something else. So yeah, that's the trainers. It's a little bit of a tour of the building. It's pretty fun. And I think up here, there's nobody up here. So yeah, nobody up here. Oh wait, I stand corrected. Haha.
Pick a card, any
Gambit.
card.
So Gambit brings you up here where you can buy these fortune cards. Obviously, you can see I don't have anything to spend here, and obviously I don't think you can add any more. You just take what they give you. So here you can go to the home. It'll show you all the different options that you have for buying stuff. I'm not going to click it because it'll probably take me to the website. These are the heroes that you can buy and how much they cost. So obviously it says I have Deadpool. He was $2,000, most expensive in here. You know, you can get Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Colossus, Daredevil, Cyclops, Hulk, Iron Man, Jean Grey, Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, Scarlet Witch, Rocket Raccoon, Punisher, Storm, Thing, Thor, and Wolverine. So I have the Deadpool pack on pre-order, and I know I'm getting a bunch of in-game money as part of it. I will probably buy Thor, and I might buy Rocket Raccoon. I'm liking the new Guardians of the Galaxy. There are different costumes that you can get. So obviously these are Deadpool. You've got X-Force, X-Men. I kind of wish that they made this mask yellow instead of red, just to make it match. You got Deadpool's pirate costume, sheriff costume, unmasked, then back to X-Force. So as part of the Deadpool pack, I think it's $60. You get all of these. So I don't know what that 1,600 gold is going to equate to in game money, but every character, you know, pretty much has alternate, costumes. You got Black Widow, her gray costume, Black Widow origin costume. You know, Captain America. I know you probably saw a U.S. agent running around. I mean, that's basically who that is. Shield costume, Reborn, Origin, Marvel Now, Avengers. So Colossus. Now this is pretty sweet. Colossus, you've got the Marvel Now costume, the Phoenix Force costume, which is pretty dope, and Magneto's Acolyte. So that's pretty sweet that they have a couple different those. They do have the new Marvel Now Cyclops. See, this is one where if they had the Phoenix Force Cyclops, I would totally get that because that's pretty sweet looking. Do love the 90s X-Men one. We'll go ahead and look at all of them. You got the Shadowland Daredevil. Obviously, we saw Deadpool, Hawkeye. I hate both of these, the Avengers and Ultimate or Modern. So Hulk, you know, you got Grey Hulk, you got the Avengers Hulk, you got Planet Hulk, and then Mr. Fix-It. So Iron Man, I mean, of course, there's a whole arsenal of Iron Man. All of them basically looking exactly the same. I don't like any of them, to be honest with you. Jean Grey, you've got Black Queen, you got Dark Phoenix, you got Marvel Now, and 90s Jean Grey. Honestly, Dark Phoenix and regular Jean Grey with the green costume are the best. Here you've got Sword, Classic, and Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. Punisher. Be pretty sweet if they had a Thunderbolts Punisher. But Trenchcoat and War-Torn. Rocket Raccoon just got his Marvel Now costume. Scarlet Witch, The Crossing, Marvel Now, and Romani. Spider-Man, actually kind of disappointed there's only 3. Future Foundation one's pretty sweet looking. And Scarlet Spider, if you're into the Scarlet Spider. You got Thor or Storm. Looks like the Halle Berry looking Storm. So if you're into Storm, there you go. Thing. Thor. Got the movie. Got Classic. That one's pretty cool. Destroyer Armor Thor. And the new Thor. And last but not least, Wolverine. Classic Brown. X-Force. 90s X-Men. Patch.
Alright, how am I gonna act randomly without some direction?
Yeah,
Anybody?
So
Bueller?
these are all the different things that you can do in the store. So that's pretty cool. Got Gambit up there. Pretty much gives you a pretty solid idea of what you can do in the game. I don't really have many items right now because I just sold them all. But, you know, this is your inventory. You know, I've got 9 health packs, this, and I'm trying to decide if I want to use this sword. Obviously, it'll improve my defense significantly, but I like the fact that there's all those extra little things that my my blue sword can do. Excuse me, that was brutal. So, you know, these are the different stats and bio of Wade Winston Wilson. So, there you go. You know, these are the different slots of what you can add. You know, you've got the swords. He's got guns and swords. You've put on shoes. You can put on a mask. Every time you defeat an enemy, and I will go over here for that. Every time you defeat some type of a...
I hear you're Eileen's favorite.
There you go. Rocket Raccoon right there. Sweet. Anytime you beat an enemy, like in this case I have the Living Lasers medal. This is the stash, by the way. You know, Venom gives you a medal, Shocker, Taskmaster, Dr. Octopus. All these guys give you a medal which has like a special, you know, power. Living Laser, I don't really know why I stick with this one, but I like that it gives me a little bit more spirit, which is your basically your magic points, essentially. And it also shoots out a laser burst way more than 5% of the time. I keep wanting to switch it, but I don't know. I probably should at some point. I'm kind of reading everything that this stuff does right now and trying to... Yeah, you know what? I just made up my mind. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to the Venom medal. So, you know, that's how you do it. Just take it out of the inventory. It tells you that it does bind to the hero. So now I lose that 4 spirit, which is no big deal. And now I gain plus 25 damage and plus 100 to all defenses when my health goes below 50%. So, anyway, that's a tour of the building. Obviously, you can go over here and it'll take you off onto the different missions. Got Maria Hill over here. So if I talk to him right now, it'll take me off to Madripoor, where I'm not going to do too much, but I'm just going to travel here anyway. This game comes out on June 4th, and I love it. I mean, it's basically Diablo. If you like Diablo, you're really going to love this game. It plays really well. It's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of people in it. There's way more than... I think in Diablo you can only have 4 people total. And here, there's literally everybody's in the world running around doing their thing.
Okay, they let Robin Hood in, but somehow the Avengers keep losing my phone number. What is up with that? So 3 mutants walk into a bar.
There you go. There's my range attack and my slice attack. So I can also, throw up those. Throw a bomb. That slash attack. Well, that was worth it. So, in any event, I'm going to go back over to Avenger Tower because it's just really loud, and even if my voice is talking really loud over it, it's killing me in my headphones. It's hard to hear. But in any event, this is Marvel Heroes. Hope you're enjoying this video. If you don't know enough about the game so far, this should hopefully give you an idea of what it is.
Black Sabbath, but the bean counter said we spent all our money on writers. What a waste.
So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can go into options. Let's go to audio, voiceover volume. I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. No more Deadpool. So I don't mind him talking. He, obviously, as you would expect with Deadpool, he's gonna say some funny stuff, and I think they did a pretty good job with that. But at this point, when I'm trying to talk, it's tough to compete with the Merc with the mouth. So in any event, that's Deadpool. This is Marvel Heroes. Like I was starting to say, June 4th it comes out, and I'm stoked for it. I mean, I really can't wait to do this for real. I haven't really gotten... This is actually the first time I've gotten to Chapter 4 during the demo or the beta period, because they have had to reset it a bunch of times. So it's one of those things where, because I haven't been able to talk about it, and because it does keep getting reset, the progress isn't permanent. I haven't played for long sessions until really recent, like this weekend. So it's only a month away. I really hope that people that don't know enough about the game have been able to see these videos that I've been posting now that the NDA is lifted, and really enjoy them. And I hope you get this game, because I think it's really going to be a pretty cool game. That should pretty much wrap it up. I think that gave you a pretty good idea of what you're looking at. You can see that, just here in the Avengers Tower, there's a bunch of people running around. He's got a mission. Ben Urich from the Daily Bugle. So he's a mission giver. And I don't know what he's asking me to do, but you can see that they've got Cap Shield. Looks like Loki's helmet. And a Quinjet. So, in any event, I hope you enjoyed. I apologize for my Chapter 3 video having no audio at the end. I screwed that up when I was putting it together and rendering it. Who's this? I got Bloodstone. Didn't talk to her yet. She can give you artifact. It looks like there's artifact slots up here. I haven't earned one on my own. Obviously, I can't use it yet anyway. Character only level 12. So, yep, that's Marvel Heroes. So, tell me who you're excited for if you're going to be getting this game. I'd like to know who everybody else wants to play as. Like I said, Deadpool is my favorite Marvel character. Tell me who you want to see, who they haven't announced yet, who's not available now that you would love to play as. Hopefully it's not one of these kind of secondary characters that they already seem to have plans for as non-playable characters. There's such a huge catalog of characters that they can draw from. Personally, I know that they're going to do Nova at some point. I know it's basically going to be Sam Alexander Nova, but I am hoping it's Rich Rider Nova. There's at least a skin for him or something like that, or Nova Prime or something, because I'll play as Nova. I'm really hoping that he'll be in there. I'd love it if they could do Darkhawk. Darkhawk's another character that I've really loved a lot over the years. I actually wouldn't have minded playing as Taskmaster, but obviously he's going to be a bad guy in this game. So Taskmaster is one of those guys that really is a bad guy, but I don't really think he cares. So, you know, sometimes you can throw him out on some good missions too. Other than that, I think they've pretty much got all the big ones covered. I know that they're gonna have Squirrel Girl, which is stupid. The worst character in Marvel Comics. Actually, that's a lie. There's probably worse. Just can't think of them off the top of my head. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they threw somebody like War Machine in there, especially seeing as though they've got the Iron Man 3 coming out here shortly. Actually, it's already out in some parts of the world. I actually just watched it tonight. It's pretty dope. So, Brian Michael Bendis is one of the lead writers for the game, and obviously he's a pretty big name in the comic world. And the story so far, it's okay. I mean, there's a tome that gets stolen and you're chasing it down. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff, but it is bringing together a lot of pretty cool characters. You know, villains anyway. Obviously, Hydra's involved, and I think I've seen some AIM soldiers, and the Hand is involved. I apologize, it's really late and I keep yawning and it's killing me here. Because I have to do all this in one take. So, Elektra, obviously, if you're following the comics right now, is part of the Thunderbolts, but in this she's the leader of the Hand. So, I'm interested to see what they're going to do there. Obviously, this isn't going to be, you know, part of the Marvel now. It's not going to be canon, I guess you would say. It's just a separate story with fun characters. But in any event, so let me know who you're excited to play with. I definitely will be playing this a lot. It's not often that I really get into MMO style games, but this is going to definitely be one of them, because I'm a sucker for Marvel characters, Marvel comics. DC is going to be doing essentially their own version of this called, I think they're calling it Infinite Crisis. So I think that's going to go along that storyline. I'll probably play that too. Excuse me. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this video rolling. Hope you enjoyed. This part of the beta, I believe, ends tomorrow, which is Monday. So I don't know that it'll be going very long. Definitely follow Marvel Heroes on Facebook and Twitter, because they do, you know, send out messages saying, hey, we've got codes available. Agent M, I mean, the guy's got like over 1 million followers. I'm sure everybody's following him. He'll tweet out every once in a while some codes to get into the beta. A lot of the people that have already pre-ordered are going to have like a week of early access. So realistically, this game is only a few weeks away. So if you want to try it out before you buy, you definitely want to be on the lookout for those codes. Hope you enjoyed. I definitely had fun with it. Talked way longer than I thought I would, but that's kind of what happens when you get me talking about comic book stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. Jay Shock Blast signing out, and This is Deadpool. Peace.